September the 9th. Approve the minutes of August the 12th. If there are no additions or corrections to the minutes, we'll entertain a motion as a reading.
So moved. Second.
All in favor? All right, Detective Campbell, can you call the first item for me, please?
Madam Chair, the first item is High Dive, 524 32nd Street South. Jay Smith.
Is the applicant here? Come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, please.
Hello, my name's Adam Green. Address is 524 32nd Street South.
Okay. Detective Campbell, are there any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone M1 light industrial, and it does meet zoning requirements.
Okay, Ms. Brown, is the applicant in good standing with taxes and revenue?
The applicant is in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Is anyone here to speak for or against this item? Okay, the applicant presented to the Southside Neighborhood Association on August 21st. Two were in attendance and two supported.
You asked for somebody to speak?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Paul Godby. I'm president of the Neighborhood Association. The applicant came to our meeting and presented his plan, and this sounds very exciting because it comes off as a multi-event venue in addition to being a bar and liquor license. So this would open up a lot more entertainment possibilities on the eastern side of the neighborhood, in addition to bringing closer entertainment to the Forest Park area and Chestnut Hill area. So we all voted in favor of it.
Okay. Can you step back to the podium, please? Can you tell us, the committee, about your venture, the High Dive Lounge and Park? Can you tell us about that?
Certainly. There's a 70-seat restaurant that's part of the High Dive, and then there's, on the exterior, there's about a 500-person capacity little outdoor music venue. So food and beverage, just a couple of airstreams for food. It's all fenced in, repairing all the sidewalks, all the sidewalks and all the landscape around it. And then on the north side, we have some retail that's open to the public as well for lease.
Okay. Does any committee members have questions for the applicant?
I do. I actually was okay with all your information until I heard what he just said. He said a multi-event venue. What does that entail specifically?
So, I mean, well, it's multifaceted, I guess. There's an indoor and outdoor function to it. So the indoor is a restaurant, 70-seat restaurant, 30 seats on the exterior courtyard. And then same piece of property, but sort of exterior entry is it's a small little amphitheater outdoor, 500-person capacity, local, small community, live music. We'll show some games on the screen, but very community driven.
Okay, so when we use the term event, I want to be clear, your staff and your liquor license are solely going to be used for events, meaning that you will not have any other outside parties that come and are able to have events there. Is that correct?
From a service perspective, that's correct.
So they must buy alcohol and food from your establishment. You can't come in.
Correct.
Okay, because
Yes.
because these event venues, we have a lot of problems with, and there's always a shooting. So I want to make sure it is something that is contained within your business model.
Correct. We're servicing everything.
Okay, that
Yes,
makes
sir.
sense.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Got
Yeah.
questions?
And remind me your name again?
Adam?
Adam?
Yes, sir.
All right, and so Mr. Bart, he's the applicant, right?
Bart Stevens is the owner, yes, sir.
He's the owner.
Yes.
And then who is Mr. Jason Smith,
Jay Smith is the attorney.
the attorney?
Yes, sir.
Got you. Okay. And then I guess what would be your involvement?
I'm the operator.
Operator?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. That's all I want to know.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Next item, Detective Campbell.
Next item is the Green Bean, 3108 Park Avenue Southwest.
Is the applicant here? Come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, please.
My name is Raymond Miller. Good morning to everybody.
What's your address? Good afternoon.
3108 Park Avenue Southwest.
Okay. Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No
ma'am.
incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning requirements?
Property is zone C2, and it does meet zoning requirements.
Are they in good standing with taxes and revenue, Ms. Brown?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Is there anyone here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, the applicant met with the Jones Valley Neighborhood Association on 8/1. 2 opposed of this item and 8 supported this item. Does any of my colleagues have any questions for the applicant?
I move for approval.
I have some questions.
Oh, you got a question?
So what were the 20% that were opposed to this? Why were they opposed to this?
Sir?
In the neighborhood forum, it says that there was opposition. What was?
We had a gentleman in there, he said, due to the school, he wanted me to adjust some things, which I did with the occupational time.
Okay.
What's the hours of operation?
It'd be from 4 to 5 to 2 on the weekends, but on the week, through the week, we close at 12.
So you open at 4 p.m. and then close at 12 a.m. during Monday through Thursday?
Yes, ma'am.
Friday, Saturday, 4 to 2, and Sunday, 2 to 2
12.
p.m. to 12 a.m. Okay. And the age requirement I'm looking here is 25 and older.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And so are you connected to the Real-Time Crime Center?
I'm trying to get connected with you guys, but that's the plan from the last time.
Okay, just make sure you see Detective Fikes or Detective Campbell, Ms. King, to get that done. And also, we see security, would that be Birmingham A Post?
Yes.
Security, okay. And they'll remain on site 30 minutes after closing, okay. Any more questions? More?
No.
I move for approval.
Second? All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes the council agenda, and we'll send it to the full council for a vote. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Next item, Detective Campbell.
Madam Chair, the next item is Easy Stop, 9917 Parkway East, Suite A. Laban Kilter.
Okay, is the applicant here? Come step to the mic and state your name and address for the record, please.
Hello, my name is Josephat Meli,
Okay, what's your address?
9917 Parkway East, Suite A.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Okay, Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property is zone CC2, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Okay, Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
They are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Anyone here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, the applicant met with the Spring Lake Neighborhood Association on 8/8/2025. 7 were in attendance, 4 supported, 3 had no recommendations, and they're applying for a beer off premises and wine off premises. So this is a convenience store?
Yes, ma'am. It's a
Okay.
gas station.
Any committee members have any questions for the applicant?
No, ma'am. I move for approval.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes. The Public Safety Committee will send it to the council for a full vote. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next item, Detective Campbell.
Madam Chair, the next item is Casanova Restaurant, 608-616 29th Street South. Molly Cameron.
All right, Ms. Molly. State your name and address for the record, please.
Yes, Molly Kamara, 616 29th Street South, Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. All right, Detective Campbell, any incidents at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone M1, it does meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
They are in good standing with taxes and revenue, but we need to make sure about the address.
It's 616. I talked to someone today.
Okay.
Thank you.
We need to get that in writing.
Okay, I'll put it in writing. Thank
Okay.
you.
All right.
Thank you, Molly. Is anybody here to speak for or against this item?
Hi, I'm Paul Godby, President of the Southside Neighborhood Association. The applicant came to our meeting and presented their case. They also had a nice little handout with, I'll just have to show you this, concept art of their premises on the inside and what they would be doing and things. And so it sounds pretty nice, and so we voted in general for it. We had an additional recommendation from a Central City resident named Hunter Renfrew, who had actually lived next door to their previous establishment on First Avenue North. And he said he had no particular problems with them, although they had lots of problems with Crew Lounge, so don't confuse the two. So, thank you.
All right, the applicant presented to the Southside Neighborhood Association on 8/21, 2 were in attendance and 2 support. Any committee members would like to ask Ms. Brunson some questions?
Yeah. What are y'all's hours of operation?
What, I'm sorry?
What are your hours of operation?
Okay, it's going to be from 4 to 10 Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday through Thursday, and from 4 to 11 on Friday and Saturday.
Okay, and is the owner based out of Washington State?
Yes, yes, Ms. Bunker, Teresa Bunker, yes.
So who's operating it here locally?
Operating local, we have a chef, and Miss Nora is going to be here today to tell you who the chef is. They're hiring an operation manager, interviewing for one now, but she will be handling it, which is the daughter of the owner.
Okay, so we don't have exactly who's operating it yet?
She's going to be operating it here. Her name is Nora. Her last name is the same as her mother, Bunker, B-U-K-E-R.
Okay.
N-O-R-A.
Is she here today?
No, she was sick today. She couldn't make it today.
Okay. Quite frankly, I'm a little surprised that the neighborhood association voted for it with all the emails I've gotten of people in Lakeview that are not for it. Makes me wonder if the neighborhood's actually reflecting what people in the neighborhood want. Okay, I don't have any more questions.
Move for approval.
Second, if you can, just update that information. that
Okay, I definitely will. Thank you so
Councilor
much.
Lynch is inquiring about
All
who's
right,
going to be
thank you.
operating.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Thank you. All right, that item passes the committee, and we'll move it to the full council.
Can we vote on that? Because I'm not,
Go ahead.
yeah, y'all.
I move for,
oppose.
yeah.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, that item passes the agenda, and we'll send it to the council for a full vote.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you. Detective Campbell, next item, please.
Madam Chair, the next item is Biggs Corner Store, 3925 9th Court, Robert Harris.
Is the applicant here? State your name and address for the record, please.
Robert Harris, 1238 Indiana Street.
Okay, is any incidents at this location, Detective Campbell?
No incidents.
Okay, Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone B1, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Are they in good standing with tax and revenue, Ms. Brown?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and
Is
revenue.
there anyone here to speak for or against this item? Come to the mic, Mr. Lester. State your name and address for the record.
Excuse me, sir.
Leroy Lassiter, President of Wildwood Neighborhood Association, 616 Indiana Street, Birmingham, Alabama, 35224.
Okay.
Ivy Lassiter, 616 Indiana Street.
Sorry. Just to clarify, are y'all speaking for or against?
Against.
Against, okay. Sir, do you mind backing up and giving them a little space, please, to let these people speak?
Yeah, back up.
In the green.
Okay.
So, Mr. Lester, tell the committee why you are against this item.
We had a meeting and the neighborhood association voted against this because it is very close to our school, across the street. The Wylam Neighborhood Association values our children and their education, and we did not want any area to have alcohol, liquor around that particular area. So we voted, 10 people were for it, voted against it, voted against it, and nobody was in favor of it.
And the other part of that is that the school, in the law, states that if you want to sell alcohol across from a school, you have to be 1,000 feet. This particular store from the school is only about, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt, 125 feet. So it's not even close to 1,000 feet away. Also, this particular store, they're not open right now. This is the second time that this has come before the council about trying to get a liquor license. The neighborhood association turned it down before, okay? Also turned it down this time. As the secretary stated, the vote was 10 opposed and 0 for. Okay, so that was 10 opposed. Also, you're talking about now the school, this is a new school. The old school and the old law was 500 feet. This is a new owner. Same owner that was in the first time we was up here. So, and the second time, which is Jim Engel. Okay? So as stated by the law and by the neighborhood association, they turned it down and said, no, do not want it. And if you look at a study, there was a study, one study in the U.S. of 8 to 10-year-old found that 35% of 8-year-old and 48% of 10-year-old reported having sipped or tested alcohol. So in other words, we do not want it. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. Lester, you got something else you want to say? Ms. Ivy, you got something else you want to say? Okay. Come on.
Hey, y'all. My name's Tamika Key. It kind of broke my heart to hear that. I understand we are fighting for progression, right? Like he said, a new school, and we know that 69 and 70% of Birmingham live in food deserts. I lived in a Wylam area, and just to see like they closing everything over there. So give us a chance. This is a new family. We have a new agenda. We are fighting for a community here, and it's sad to see that people are just against the alcohol. And I understand, but from our standpoint, if we have to get security there, if we have to say after school is out, can we fight for that part, not just, we want to serve the whole community. So, yeah, I just wanted to say that. Thank you.
Thank you. Madam Chair.
Go ahead.
May I say something else? May I?
Come on, Mr. Lester.
Okay, one other thing. Now, even though that if they decide that in this particular store they want to sell other items besides the alcohol. We don't mind. The neighborhood association didn't object to that. The only objective is the alcohol. Thank you.
Okay.
Madam Chair, I did have a question. How close is something like this supposed to be to a school?
Attorney Bernard, do you have the law, the Alabama law?
And the reason I asked the question is because I am looking at, the address of it, and I'm seeing, exactly where it's located. And when you look at the map, you can clearly see the school like right across the street. And so I was just curious as to how far it's supposed to be, and is that, based on the curb or the front door, or how does that work?
Under the Alabama law and under the city's ordinances, including, I'll check with Mr. Lowe to help back me up, but as far as zoning or anything, there are no distance maximums or minimums on alcohol. There is a provision in the state law that governs the council's grant of their consent to an alcohol license. And what that says, what the council can consider is the proximity of the business to a school or child care facility, and the business hours of the operation will create a harmful environment for the children. So there is no 500 or 1,000 feet that I am aware of anywhere in any city ordinance, and it is not in the state law.
Okay, thank you.
So, based on that and the state law and perhaps the lack of ordinance that we have, it's really up to the council to determine what is in the best interest of, not only the public safety of the neighborhood, but I think that the students that ingress and egress from this elementary school. Personal opinion of mine is we don't have to have a liquor store on every corner in this city. But that's digressing from what we're voting on today. I do think that when I look at Mountain Brook and Vestavia and Hoover and Homewood, you don't have folks selling alcohol across the street from an elementary school because their municipality absolutely would not allow that. And I think that our children deserve the same that anybody else's children deserve in this county. So I propose that we move this to the full council with a recommendation of no.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item goes from the Public Safety Committee to the full council to consider your voting on the item. Thank you. Next item for me, Detective Campbell.
Madam Chair, the next item is the Hive, 1819 Avenue F. Ansley, Lynette Peters.
Ms. Peterson, come state your name and address for the record, please.
Good afternoon. Lynette
Good afternoon.
Peters, 631 Pinewood Avenue, Bessemer, Alabama, 35023.
Okay, Detective Campbell, any incident at this location?
No incidents.
Mr. Lowe, does the applicant meet zoning?
Property zone B3, and they do meet zoning requirements.
Ms. Brown, are they in good standing with taxes and revenue?
Yes, they are in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Is there anyone here to speak for or against this item? Seeing none, the applicant met with the Ansley Neighborhood Association on June the 18th. 20 were in attendance, 2 opposed, 18 support. Ms. Peters, what type of venue? This is a club?
It's a
Lounge?
lounge,
Okay.
no dance floor.
Okay.
No, you said no dance.
So,
No dance floor.
no dance floor.
Okay. Any committee members have questions for Ms. Peters?
Where you been, Miss Peters? I hadn't seen you in a while.
It's
Are
good
you
to be
going to take
seen.
responsibility for this?
Sir?
Are you taking responsibility for this? It's going to be operated well. We're not going to have BPD out there all the time.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I wanted to also add that any client that I bring before y'all, I make sure that they're good.
That's why I'm messing
I'm not
with you.
finna
I hear
bring
you.
anyone before you that's gonna be a nuisance and break the law. And also, I have no investment in the people I bring before y'all. I'm just doing the paperwork, making sure everything is in ordinance with the ABC board so they can attain a license.
All right, good deal. Motion to approve.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes. The committee, Ms. Peters, will send it to the full council for a vote.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next item is a special event, and that's Honeycut Enterprise LLC doing business as a classic comedy cookout. And who do we have before us? State your name and address for the record, please.
Wayne Honeycutt, address is 5812 First Avenue North.
Mr. Honeycutt, could you tell us about this special event?
Okay, so in my parking lot at my building, I plan on getting event fencing and having Birmingham security, as well as an individual security to pat down and search before you come in, with a security guard on the inside that's going to mingle around the people. It's going to be comedy for 2 days. Sunday, we plan on having grill and chill with the comedy show from like 6 to 8. And then the second day, we're going to have a crab leg brawl, seafood brawl, with a comedy show from 6 to 8. But the event is going to be from 3 to 11, with a live DJ and everything.
Okay, well, I'm familiar with your business, the shop, very responsible business owner. And so I did reach a safety plan and saw that anybody 21, will be, IDs will be, you'll be looking at IDs and people will have wristbands on.
Correct.
So I'm glad to know that. Any questions or comments for Mr. Honeycutt?
I'll just say that I know that Mr. Wayne Honeycutt has been a staple in the community for quite some time and has always, been somebody that, people feel comfortable around, feel safe around. And so I know that he always adds value in his many years of owning the shop. And so,
Ms. Brown, he is in good standing with taxes and revenue, right?
Yes, he is in good standing with taxes and revenue.
Wouldn't have thought anything less than
Yes,
that.
he's good.
Mr. Lowe, me zoning, no issues Detective Campbell at this location?
No incidents.
Thank you. Mr. Council Williams, you have questions for Mr. Honeycutt?
No. Good. Motion to approve.
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Honeycutt. That
Thank you.
item passes.
I look
The
forward to
Public
see y'all
Safety
at the event.
Committee. Okay,
All right.
keep us posted.
Okay.
Thank you. Next item is the champagne and fried chicken. Come and state your name and address for the record, please.
It's my kind of carrying on.
And that's Birmingham chapter of Les Dames. I don't want to mess that up, so.
Les Dames d'Escoffier
Les Dames d'Escoffier.
I'm Lee Sloss-Coram. I reside at 2512 Country Club Circle, Mountain Brook, 35223.
Okay, tell us about the champagne and fried chicken event.
The Champagne and Fried Chicken is our group's annual fundraiser. We get we're an organization of women chefs and mixologists, and I run the farmers market down at Pepper Place. There are all types of different people. We all get together, produce a picnic tote that people, they make a donation, they get a tote, they come and pick it up, and in this case, they'll have the option to come and sit on 29th Street and enjoy their picnic there. And it's a big fundraiser. We raise money for scholarships and entrepreneur grants for women in the Birmingham area who are trying to do things in food, study food, feed us better with better food.
Okay. Any questions by the committee members?
Hope you guys will come.
I don't.
No, sounds like a good cause. Motion to send to the council with approval.
Second. Okay, everything is good. Okay, all right. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passed the council agenda for a vote. Thank you. Next item, please, is going to be, one of my favorite, is the Greek Festival. Come and state your name and address for the record, please.
Lisa Hearton, 307 19th Street South.
Okay, and tell us about the Greek Festival and what time it will be and when.
It is on Thursday, October 2nd through Saturday, October 4th. It starts at 10:30 and it ends at 9:30. There is food, lots of food. The kids dance on the stage, and hopefully there's going to be beer and wine. Otherwise, I might be fired, but it's just a good time, and people stand in line around the block for it. So baklava and pistachio, Greek chicken.
It's gonna be in the same place it be every year, right?
Same place, same thing.
All right, Councilor Williams.
Yeah, so you don't get fired. Motion to approve to next council.
Oh, no.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes the Public Safety Committee, and we'll send it to the council for a vote.
Thank you so much.
All right, next item, I see Attorney Robertson here. It's a resolution approving and consenting to the Special Care Facilities Authority of the City of Birmingham Children's Hospital issuance of healthcare facility revenue and bonds in agreement principal amount not to exceed $225,000 for the purpose of refunding all the portion of the authority's $153,240,000 healthcare facilities revenue bond Children's Hospital Series 2015 dated September the 10th, 2015, additions to and renovations of existing hospital and clinic facilities located within the city and the acquisition of installation in such facilities and certain machinery, equipment, other personal properties for use by Children's Hospital, providing a portion of costs in issuing of bonds. So it's Mr. Stanley is in front of us. How you
Good
doing?
afternoon to the committee. Jim Stanley from the Office of the City Attorney, and as Councilor Tate read the summation, this does concern the issuance of bonds by the Special Care Facilities Authority for Children's Hospital. You may ask why that involves the council approval. The city is not a party to this. There's no obligation of the city, no recourse against the city. But the city did provide for the creation of this authority, and in the Articles of Incorporation, there's a provision that any issuance of bonds by the authority does require city council approval. So that's why you're presented the item today. We have the bond council here too, if you want to hear from them with more detail about the bonds or the use of the funds. But what we've provided is the summary and the information, what you'll have before you.
Okay. Councilor Williams, you have questions?
All right, is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, no, just that the bonds will be used, a portion of the bonds will be used to refund, a portion of the 2015 bonds, and then some of it will go toward renovations and costs associated with those with the renovations at the Children's Hospital and paying the cost of issuances.
Sounds like a plan. Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, that item passes the Public Safety Committee. We'll send it to the council for a full vote. Thank you. Next item is a resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a 3-year agreement for an annual subscription service agreement with Sound Thinking Incorporated to provide for renewal of hosting of ShotSpotter, gunshot detection, location, and forensic analysis services in the city. The existing agreement ends September 30th, 2025. This new agreement will cover ShotSpotter subscription services commencing August the 1st, 2025, and ending September the 30th, 2028. The city is authorized to expend the amount not to exceed $3,034,920, which should include subscriptions costs for phase 1, 2, 3. And I see Deputy Chief Malden before us.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
So Sound Thinking is formerly known as ShotSpotter, is our gunfire detection tool that provides our real-time alerts and gunfire often before we even receive our 911 communications call. ShotSpotter provides precise locations, which improves our response times, provides forensics data that go directly to our real-time crime center, and helps us out with our operational tactics, letting us know what the hot spots and trends are.
Okay. Got questions, Councilor Williams for
Couple
Chief
things.
Malden?
Yeah, so what was do you know what our previous agreement dollar value was? Is it same dollar for dollar? Okay, so it's an
If I'm not
increase of-
mistaken, this agreement is less than the previous agreement.
This agreement is less than the previous agreement?
I don't know the exact numbers. I think it was around 300,000 less for the previous agreement. So
I
this is
gotcha,
more.
okay. But the service zones, the number of nodes that we have out will remain consistent with our previous agreement, yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. As you know, one thing I would like from the police department is an update on how we are syncing ShotSpotter with the cameras that we have allocated. I know the last camera allocation was heavy on Flock, which obviously doesn't have a ShotSpotter component in terms of linking. But I would like to know, you know, we've had ShotSpotter a long time. I've seen, you know, I've seen its effectiveness and you know, every year the media always comes out and tries to, you know, find an investigative story on whether it's effective or not. I've seen its effectiveness. But I would like to know if we are progressing the way in which we're using it, meaning that, you know, I want to see how quickly our real-time crime center is looking at that relevant video footage. If it's being done in real time, if it's being done in a detective capacity after the fact, you know, those are very different. I think that ShotSpotter can be used more than just a response tool. I think it can be used more than just, I think it can be used as a real-time tool. $3 million is a large amount of appropriation. So I do think it's very fair that the council gets a full update, or at least this committee does, especially if you couple that with the camera allocation. You know, you're talking about a pretty significant budget allocation. This is not coming out of BPD's budget, correct or incorrect?
It's coming out of, let me see, the funding source is listed there. It's coming out of an allocation within the police department's budget.
Okay. So it is within.
I don't have that document with me, but if, it's on the submission sheet, should be on the submission sheet that you have there.
Well, we have it's professional services, but I didn't know if that was coming out of the general fund under professional services or the police department under professional services.
My understanding that's coming out of the police department's professional services budget.
Okay, okay. And then just a side note, Deputy Chief Maulding, this is just an opinion of mine, so it has nothing to do with this vote. The police department's social media lacked professionalism this week, whatever it was. We can do better than what I saw. But anyway, I have a motion to approve this.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you, Deputy Chief Martin. That passes the committee, and we'll send it to the council for a vote.
Thank you.
Thank you. Old and new business, we do have the son of butcher, and for the record, I think Attorney Bernard needs to kind of reference why this is back. And my understanding is it's beer off premises and wine off premises instead of beer and wine off premises. So
Right.
it's just back for a correction for the record. Okay.
Yeah, good afternoon. Yeah, I had hoped that Attorney Jay Smith would be here, but I can address it. I talked with him. They went to the ABC board and they applied for solely an off-premise license, and there had been apparently some confusion had happened, and it got sent through council as on and off-premise. They are not going to have on-premise consumption. They do not have a restaurant. They, you know, so they're working something out with the ABC board, but I wanted to be clear. I wanted Birmingham's records clear that they're off-premise. That's what we're granting them permission for, and so we're just cleaning it up with that.
So strictly off premises to sell, and you get it, bag it up and go.
Right. Basically, my understanding, it's like a retail meat, cheese, and your choice of beverage to go.
Okay, you got questions, so.
Motion to approve.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
All right, it concludes. Call it.